Hi Capricorn, welcome to your April 2020 Twin Flame Soulmate Journey Forecast. That's what I'll call it for today. It's not necessarily tied to April, so whenever you come upon this reading, if the title speaks to you, if the message speaks to you, it's your message. Okay, it is a general reading for the collective of Capricorn, Sun, and Rising, so it will not resonate with everybody, but just take what speaks to you and you can leave the rest. You can also go and check out the video in this series that aligns with your rising sign if you happen to be here as the Capricorn Sun. You can also watch the Sun and Rising videos for your divine counterpart, which brings me to, if you are here as a cross watcher, welcome. There may be a message here for you as well. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe. Join us here. Like the video if it speaks to you. Share it. And for those who are returning, thank you so much. We blew past, I say we because this is a co-creative community here. We blew past 5,000. We're past 5,500 and I'm knocking on the door here of 6,000 subscribers. So the momentum is building. I could not do this without you on every single level. That being said, before I pull some cards, I wanted to say, I have never said this on the channel. Come in close. You're the first people. You're the first people I'm saying this to. Every morning I get up and I do a reading and I ask, what do I need to know before I read for Capricorn? So like this morning. For whatever signs I'm reading for, I do a 3-card spread. So Capricorn, here's what came out for you. Devil. That's the card of Capricorn. Next card out was the Lovers. And the third card was the 8 of Wands, which is an energy of communication. So I thought, okay, that's helpful. And I clarified the 8 of Wands, and what came out on top of that was Judgment, which is the energy of forgiveness, second chances, reconciliation, reunion, and answering the call of the connection. So the only reason why I'm telling you that, and the reason why I don't usually mention it in the readings as to what messages came through in my morning check-in with Spirit, is because I don't like to taint whatever energies are going to come through, right? In case there's a different message that wants to come through. But that message was so strong and powerful because it was Capricornian energy, the Lovers, meaning making a choice, communication, which is about let's chat it out, and then this reunion card, reconciliation, second chances, forgiveness, and answering the call, the connection. So I do feel that that's important for some of you to hear, that there may be communication coming in with your divine counterpart about either a second chance, reuniting, reconciling. So I wanted to be sure to deliver that separate and apart from whatever else comes out here today. So y'all just got a behind the scenes sneak peek at what Laura does every morning. And I do it just so that I'm kind of tapped into the energy of who you are. Okay, I am pulling for you some new decks here. I have the Spirit Animal deck by Colette Baron Reed. That's new to me. I mean, I've seen it in use. I've never owned it. I'm also going to be pulling a card just for you that are here watching Capricorns, from the Denise Lynn Sacred Traveler deck, and I have a new tarot deck that I'll be using, the Light Seer Tarot. That's by Chris Ann, and I'm bringing these all to you, compliments of those of you who have made such generous and kind donations to the channel. And I have been saying in each video that that's what I've decided to do with the donations, is to put them right back into the community, pay it forward because that's what you did, and buy some decks. So we can all benefit from that gracious energy, okay? All right, let's see what we've got. I'm pulling 2 cards, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. Feel free to flip these energies around. As I go through it, you're probably going to be pulled to one energy over the other. Don't worry about the label. I just have to have a reference point, okay? Grasshopper Spirit for the Masculine, take a leap of faith, card 30. Drop that 0, which is a little extra added angel protection. You've got a 3. You, your divine counterpart, and spirit. This card for the masculine is about working together. Taking a leap of faith is also the Fool card. Elemental air, Aquarian energy. So Capricorn, might you be dealing with an Aquarian? Possible. For some of you, feminine gets lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. Dream the world into being. Card 38. 3 and 8 is 11. Sacred number. Twin flame number. We don't reduce it. Very spiritual number. I love that it comes out on the lizard spirit too. You know, look at the beautiful markings. It's hard for you to see, I know. Beautiful markings on his back. Dream the world into being. I like that. And now, just for those of you who are Capricorns, so if you're here as a cross watcher, this is not your card. Go watch your own reading and get your own card. This is for Capricorn, Sun and Rising. You know I joke. I feel the need to shuffle a little more. Sacred Traveler card. Let's just see what might be guiding you for the next 30 days. Alrighty. This is sort of a month overview, and it's basically about 30 days forward from whatever date you're watching this. Interesting. Capricorn, perfect card for an earth sign. Grounding. Go deep. Explore your roots. Go deep. Explore your roots. I like that. It almost feels ancestral in nature. And I'm just going to stop. Capricorn, you're getting all the good stuff from me today, like you're right here in my living room. I saved a photo, and it's just gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it. This is like a big tree trunk, like one of those ones. Well, I live here in the States. When I've gone to Mississippi, I've seen these huge banyan trees. And that's what this looks like. And what it says here on it, and there was no author, so feel free to use it. When the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. It's a little secret message for you, just for you. So let's get into this. We're going to take a look at your separate energies here, get a feel for, this is the new deck, the Light Seers, and as I struggle to shuffle, please understand, teeny tiny hands, brand new deck. The cards are a bit stiff still, and they're super slippery, so I'm going to do my best. Someone commented on a video the other day, you need bigger hands. No. No, sweetie, that is not how it works. People need to make smaller decks. That's why I use the mini decks for clarifying, because they're just easier for me to manage, and I can't, I mean, I'm like really struggling here, but I can't, look how tiny my hands are. I can't hand over hand shuffle this deck. I mean, look how ridiculous that looks. Yeah, not happening. That's why I use the mini decks. Anyway. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to stop right here. So we have masculine showing up as 10 of Pentacles. That's life partnership. That's like all the generations coming together, what we work so hard to achieve. Look at the beautiful energy here. We have all the generations, the happy home, the happy life, abundance in all aspects. And then we have the feminine showing up, Capricorn, as the King of Pentacles. This is the height of generosity, groundedness, wisdom, responsibility and practicality. Sure, it is also a card of a life partner. Happens to be a king, not the queen. So if you're here as a feminine, don't get tripped out. All this means is the kings have extra added swords. The queens have extra added cups. So at this moment, the energy of this feminine is showing up more in their headspace, with more clarity, with more insight, with more strategy behind them, than coming from deep wells of compassion and emotion. So for those of you feminine Capricorn showing up as the King of Pentacles, you understand that now. So it isn't, you know, the Queen of Pentacles would be about pulling back and really taking care of yourself. It's a very nurturing energy. It's akin to the Empress. This is not. This is very grounded, very stable, very a life partner, doing the work and the connection every single day to give it a firm foundation, generous of spirit, Mikasa Sukasa energy right here in this card, very relaxed. Look how relaxed. Look at the little life partner there, the dog. It's either a dog or a wolf, right? Wolf spirit for many of us. Whew. All right. I just had to stop because it just seems so aligned. The energies seem so aligned. Ten of Pentacles, again, that stability over a lifetime as it evolves. I don't know why this is happening, but I'm starting to break out into a sweat. So I just like to tell you what happens that is out of the ordinary. For some of you that may have meaning. Like I'm just feeling my temperature go up. Never a good thing to say during a global pandemic. I don't mean fever. I just mean like my heart rate's up. Okay. Oh my gosh. So, it's interesting. I'm going to tell you what I see here. Past energy, Knight of Cups. This is definitely hard on the sleeve. Look at him holding the roses. Taking action. This was a masculine, took some action. Remember, you can flip the energies. Moving toward love, heart on the sleeve. Unafraid to show emotion. Could be dealing here with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Presently in the connection, they're in this Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a single person. Someone who's unattached. Someone, though, who, look at the general happiness there. The energy is very positive, very stable and grounded and connected to Mother Earth, an attractor, someone who attracts to them that which they desire. It just sort of happens. These are people who set intentions but have no attachment to the outcome. These are the people who say, okay, here's what my intention is, bring me this or something better. And it like arrives on her hand there, that bird, right? She stands in the garden and the falcon just arrives. I feel I'm dealing with a masculine who is either a life partner here. We have the Ten of Pentacles with this Nine of Pentacles, but could be single right now or could be in the energy of reaching for a single earth sign, which could be the feminine. If the feminine is Capricorn. Just want to say. Moving forward, Ace of Cups, brand new start at love. You know, this is a new beginning at love. It's the cup that runneth over. It just never empties out. It's divinely gifted. This feminine, as you know, King of Pentacles energy, but right where they are in the connection is equal give and take, Six of Pentacles. This is generous and charitable. And remember how I said this King of Pentacles is like the height of graciousness and charitable and giving and warm, generous energy? Well, there it is. There's a lot of equal give and take here, a sense of reciprocity. In the past, not so much. This feminine was in the Nine of Swords. Probably maybe obsessing a bit if you look at all these birds, and there's almost like a ghost bird there. It feels almost, there's some measure of protection in this energy, but the figure doesn't feel it because they're so wrapped up. They're so obsessed. Everything is just flying around in their head like a nest of birds. or I should say a flock really. And the problem with that is that it interferes with the smooth flow of cognitive processing. It makes it really difficult to attend to the daily tasks of life when you're in this energy. So I feel very encouraged, Capricorn, that the feminine is now in a more balanced state and very grounded. There's that's why I could be talking to a feminine Capricorn or a masculine Capricorn, because you're both in very grounded energy. And then in the future, we have a King of Swords here in the feminine. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you could be, if you're here as the feminine, could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. This is the energy. It's not warm and fuzzy at all. This is the ultimate strategist. A highly, keenly intelligent, wise, strategic thinking person. Swords on swords. Remember how I said every king has extra swords? Yeah, King of Swords does not play. Cuts to the chase. Cuts out whatever doesn't serve him. I'm saying him because it's a king, but it could be you if you're the feminine. This is an energy of just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts. Don't give me the fluff. Just give me the stuff. It is high honor and integrity. These are people who live by a code of character, a code of honor, a code of integrity, a code of discipline. Think of people in the military. Think of people in law enforcement, judges and lawyers and, you know, Homeland Security folks. Anyone who operates in that sphere, that's what this card represents. There's wisdom here. Okay, so I'm going to clarify. Ready? Just checking. Ten of Pentacles. Masculine showing up in the energy of Ten of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Virgo. If you're here as a Capricorn, there could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. Hermit, because Nine of Pentacles is a card of Virgo in the tarot, specific to Virgo, and so is the Hermit as the major arcana. So now we have Virgo twice. But regardless, it is could be Virgo rising. See what I'm saying? It could be someone with a Virgo moon. I'm just adding that so you can search the recesses of your natal charts. This is the energy of doing the inner work. The Hermit is the sage of the tarot. I feel that this person, this masculine, has really gone within, is seeking his as a masculine. You can still be a woman and be in the masculine energy in your connection at this time. So pardon me when I slip. I try to keep it gender neutral. In the energy of the Hermit, this masculine is doing a lot, is really looking at themselves. This is the sage of the tarot. It's inner wisdom, inner knowledge, insight. It's but it's a very solitary journey. And then what happens is the Hermit emerges from their reclusive state and they light the path for everyone else. See the lantern? Lighting the path. This is the card of a spiritual guide. So we have a Ten of Pentacles and a Hermit. Ten of Pentacles is completion. Tens are completion. I feel like I'm dealing with a masculine who's an old soul here. Who's an old soul. Like if I checked this masculine's natal chart, I would find them to be in the third decan. Would find them to be in that last group of degrees. Like, you know, 21st to 29th degree of their sun sign, making them an old soul. I am feeling a lot of earth energy here. So this could be the Capricorn, but we've got that on both sides. I digress. I know I've kind of beaten this to death. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. There's the Virgo again. Spirit's trying to tell me I'm dealing with a Virgo somewhere in this picture. So this masculine right now is definitely doing a lot of inner work, and they're doing it alone, and they're single. They're unattached. They're working on their grounding. They're working on understanding themselves better. And they're elevating to the level of a guide. In the past, there was this Knight of Cups energy. Some cards want to flip. You see? Woo! Nope, 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 nope. If you want to flip, flip. Don't tease me. There you are, Capricorn. That came out this morning, as I said. So you're showing up in your own reading here on top of a Knight of Cups. So what that means is if you're the feminine here, Capricorn, this is a masculine who was moving toward you with love. Could have been a pull. This could be a very karmic energy. This could have been almost an obsession of this masculine to attract you, to take action, to move toward you if you're the feminine. If you're here as the masculine, then it was in your nature. You felt almost, like I said, same for the feminine, you felt really a pull toward this connection on an emotional level. Now, this can be toxicity, but that's not what I'm seeing in the rest of the reading. But I do see it a bit in the past energy. So if you know how I do these readings, this is sort of past energy, present energy, and where you're headed in the future. So this is past energy. And underneath the deck is an Eight of Swords. This is someone who was overthinking things, really trapped. This is trapped energy. Both these cards are cards of entrapment. You're either enslaved by your thoughts, you're enslaved by your desires, you're enslaved by your urges, you're enslaved by your impulses, whatever it is. It's enslavement. It's trapped. It's feeling trapped. And all it was about was moving toward love. This is someone who really wanted to communicate their emotions. And they just felt compelled. There was a compulsion, but they didn't know how to do it. They were stuck. And if you look at this card, the next best step for the figure in this card is straightforward into water, into their feelings. So I'm getting the sense that that was an issue. That was on the bottom of the deck. Next card is that Lover's card that came out this morning, so I am going to take that too. It was about this masculine making a choice. Wanting to take the action, being a little obsessed, overthinking things, and not really being able to get off the starting block, and knowing that they had to make a choice. Gemini energy comes in again. These two cards were present this morning in my reading, as I said. Devil and the Lovers right in a row. Nine of Pentacles, present energy, and we have the Nine of Pentacles showing up, and there's the 6. All right, so we're at balance and fairness. I feel like this is a masculine who's not engaged with any other people, who is single and presently working on setting their own intentions, grounding themselves, doing the inner work with an eye toward life partnership. This is an old soul. And yeah, striking a balance here in this connection. And you're both in that energy now. So this is a lot of mirroring going on. It feels very aligned. Yep. Happiness coming in here. 9 of Cups. That can be an energy of, yeah, here's the King of Swords. So this is very much a mental focus for this masculine. 9 of Swords. King of Swords. It can be that this feminine is the King of Swords. It seems out of place here, so I feel it's more of a person, if that makes sense. So for some of you, if you're here as the masculine, even if you're here as the feminine, this energy of the King of Swords is a person. A Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarian, or someone who lives by a certain code, and that has impacted this connection and brought you to the point where some balance has to be struck, some balance, some equal give and take that is very important to someone. On a, you know, in terms of how they live their life, their beliefs. Oh my gosh, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Ace of Cups going forward. This is very positive. Ace of Cups, please. Yeah. They're going to be all ready to go all in, work together. That's the Three of Pentacles, right? You, your divine counterpart in spirit, all coming together to take this connection and transform it from something ordinary into something extraordinary. And you're receiving the divine gift of the Ace of Cups of love. Wow. Brand new opportunity at love. Reaffirmation of love on a major scale. King of Pentacles, feminine King of Pentacles, please. Looking back at the past, some regret, some sense of loss here. Five of Cups, it's backward facing, Ace of Wands, but receiving some divine inspiration right about now. These two kind of don't go very well together. Five of Cups, Ace of Wands, but what I'm feeling here is that the wisdom that exists in the King of Pentacles is helping this feminine process the loss from the past, the regrets of the past, the mistakes of the past, so that this divine inspiration, this flash, this torch of passion can be reignited. But there is some sadness here, and it's about the twin flame soulmate, past life soulmate, Six of Cups for sure. Beautiful. Nine of Swords in the past. Oh, that hurts me, Cap. Yeah, transformation. Transformation can be, you know, a messy, involved experience, one that's very anxiety producing. Just so we're clear, the Death card is Scorpio energy. I do want to pick another card for this though. What was transforming here? And yeah, laying down a burden. I kind of feel this feminine. It was all very heavy. Nine of Swords, death and transformation. Some energy had to die off. Something had to be laid down. A burden that had to be just pushed off. This feels like, okay, now I get it. Now I get it. This feels like offloading of karmic burden. High anxiety, a lot of obsessive, intrusive thoughts about it, being transformed into a release of a karmic burden. And I am seeing that devil energy with the Eight of Swords almost being the same thing, if that makes sense. And so I applaud this feminine that they pushed through. And then, yeah, did some healing. Four of Swords. Present energy, Six of Pentacles. We have that here on both sides. A return to balance in this connection. And focusing on one thing at a time. Eight of Pentacles, head down doing the work. It is also looking for creative solutions to a problem with the twin. You're both finding creative solutions here. At least this feminine is aiming for that. And persevering. Underneath the deck, Leo energy here in the Strength card. And this is an energy. Remember, I just said you're both working toward a creative solution. This is the energy of helping each other out. She tames the beast protects her in return. There's a very much a connected effort. It's like a, you know, a team effort here to persevere and to push past this Ten of Wands, to push past the burden, to push past the challenge. And I think I see that happening on both sides. Now we have the King of Swords. I want to understand, why is the King of Swords here in the future? Capricorn is a powerful reading. There's going to be a fresh start here, but not before you get crystal clear. King of Swords, crystal clear clarity, no BS. Just the facts, ma'am. And then this little page of pentacles is a messenger page. These are messengers. There's like a message here of, yeah, we can start from square one because we need the grounding. That's the card you received here, Capricorn. Grounding. Go deep. Explore your roots. So I almost feel like it's exploring the roots of this connection. Yeah, because there's been a lot of heartache here. And you got to start over. One last card on that. Yes, choose the new path. Perfect. Moving past this pain, reestablishing balance in the connection, starting over, choosing a new path together with the clarity and the insight and the wisdom that has come from this Ten of Pentacles, Hermit energy, and all the way through this King of Swords. Beautiful, beautiful. My dear Capricorn, if I am speaking your storyline and you want to follow me, what I'm going to do in the extended is pull, just like I did here separately, I'm pulling 3 cards for the connection. I'm pulling a card for each of you. The energetic messages you're sending, something you're not saying, but that you're trying to communicate energetically from the masculine to the feminine and the feminine back to the masculine. I'll also be pulling a card to you, a message to you from spirit, your higher self, the universe. It can be advice. It can be a warning. It can be clarification or confirmation. And then finally a card for what might happen next. So sort of outcome, but in the near future. And if timing is a factor, it would show up right there. If you want to follow me, the link to the extended is below. Otherwise, stay well. I'm sending you blessings for those who are watching during Passover and Easter. May you find blessings in all the new, in what's new. What we get a chance to restore and renew and rebuild. And I appreciate you more than you know. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye, Cap.